The Christmas holidays. A great time to get together with the family, eat too much food and play a bunch of video games. This December has seen the release of some of the biggest games of the year, but let's not forget some of the games that came out earlier in 2010. If you need some help padding out your Christmas list, well then Nintendo TV is here to help you out. Here's our pick of the best games that will hopefully be dropping into your stockings this Christmas. 2010 saw two excellent first-person shooters go head-to-head for players' bloodlust. First up was the reimagining of the Nintendo 64 classic, GoldenEye. Daniel Craig's Bond is all shiny and new, but brings a realistic edge that will grip players from the single-player mode all the way through to the brilliant multiplayer. If you fancy something a bit more historical, then you could always have a look at Call of Duty Black Ops. It's full of nods to stuff from the real world, including a controversial mission where you're tasked on taking down Fidel Castro. Don't worry, he was probably being quite naughty anyway. Not much of a dancer? Then how about trying your hand at any of the number of music party games? Fancy yourself a bit of a rock star? Then how about Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock? There's boatloads of new features in it and a crazy story mode to boot. If you'd like to 80s it up though, you could opt for Rock Band 3, which lets you take control of a particularly fetching keytar. Everyone looks cool wearing a keytar, right? If hip-hop or dance is more your thing, then DJ Hero 2 could be for you, with all its scratching and mixing and having it large. I can't say I've ever had it particularly large, but this game certainly encourages me to do so. Wii Party also arrived this year to combat the age-old problem of breaking out the same old boring board games every Christmas afternoon. Instead of squabbling over who gets to go the car, then check out their party game to end all party games. Some of the mini-games are downright bonkers, and you'll be amazed at just how inventive some of them can be. Much better than buying up fake properties or chucking some letters down on a board. 2010 was the year of the comeback, with loads of classic characters getting modern reboots or sequels. Sega jumped in with not one but two new Sonic games. Both Sonic 4 and Sonic Colors were completely different in style, but nevertheless showed that the spiky blue guy can still keep up with the best of them. Another comeback came in the form of Disney's Epic Mickey. It's good to have Mickey back on a Nintendo console, especially in this new adventure game which takes players into the dark world of the Wasteland. But hey, this isn't called Nintendo TV for nothing. Don't forget about the host of amazing Nintendo games that hit the shelves this year. Not only did we get a brand spanking new Super Mario Galaxy 2 game, but there was also new titles for the likes of Donkey Kong and Metroid. Galaxy 2 took everything that was good about Super Mario Galaxy and made it even better. We didn't think such a thing would be possible, but somehow they did it. The game got full marks from some of the most reputable gaming critics, and it's not hard to see why. As if that wasn't good enough though, us lucky gamers were also treated to the return of one of our favourite gorillas ever in Donkey Kong Country Returns. If you're looking to get the most for your money, then this reboot of the classic SNES game won't see you wrong. Not only is it pretty massive, but it's also hard as nails and will keep you glued for hours on end. 2010 was also a comeback year for the beautiful yet deadly Samus Aran in Metroid Other M. The new game gets underneath Samus's skin and exposes her complicated past. Don't worry though, there's just as much frantic monster blasting as there is deep and meaningful storylines. Well, what a year it's been. This is just the tip of the gaming iceberg after a year of some genuinely huge releases. 2011 has some big acts to follow, but with the amazing 3DS on the horizon, as well as a shed load of brand new titles, next year may even trump 2010. Merry Christmas from everyone on the Nintendo TV team. We'll be back on January the 7th, kicking off the new year with a special feature from Hollywood director Edgar Wright. He'll be talking us through all the Nintendo influences that went into the making of the excellent Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's all right here, exclusively on Nintendo TV.